Hello there. I'm back with another Storm Shield defense building video, and it's gonna be the update one for the 6th defense. We don't have the requirement to place our last amplifier for this zone, but the defense length itself will be pretty long like the last couple ones on the 6 Canny defense. You'll have 5 waves once again, higher elimination kills, and longer timed waves. The first wave hitting this will be like 2 minutes as usual, this one. Second will be 3 minutes. Third wave is 100 kills. Fourth is 200 kills. And the last one is 4 minutes, which is quite a difference from the last defense. So luckily, I took a good while updating and upgrading trap tunnels, adding spawn traps and all. So yeah. For this video, thankfully, we don't have to update this home base right here and the other first two amplifiers, which is A and B. What we can do now is we update the amplifier on the northwest right there, extend its trap tunnels plus blockoffs, and perhaps build a lobber shield for it, because there will be a wave hitting that amplifier with probably a bunch of lobbers and flingers. There will be one for sure. I would try to like predict it. It's not 100%. I'm not sure. So yeah, let's just head here. Alright, so I kind of want to start with the north one because it's a little bit easier and can be confusing right here. But yeah, we can just update right here first. So right here with the existing barrier that just pushed back a little bit, that means we can finally place a wall right here, and we can freely remove these two walls right here, by the way. 1, 2, only these two walls. Then we can add another wall right here for our wall dart, and we can place a cone right here and edit it out of the northeast. And we can place like 2 lower walls for our wall dynamos, 1 and 2 right there. Oh, my bad. I'm not that great on editing, so excuse me. Anyways, then we can place a floor right here. Another 2 walls. And that should be alright for your trap tunnel. Or if you can extend it right here, by the way, a little bit more. 1, 2, 3. If that's fine for you. And another wall right here if you want to do some sort of a recycling build, but to be fairly honest, I mean, it is the beginning of the trap tunnel, so I mean, if you feel like there is going to be like propanes and such, you can maybe place like a wooden floor spike here, maybe a sound wall or something right here, or just go for the spawn kill. You can place wall darts there with a sound wall, perhaps, just in case the propane is there. So yeah, this should not be too bad for you. And yeah, that should be the tiny update here, and right now we can probably start building the tunnel right here before we do the blockoffs. But there is going to be an update, it's gonna be a little bit big one, but for now we'll focus on the north side here. Alright, so right here it does suck building on the north, especially on this side, because of this terrain. Like, you cannot even build a trap tunnel here. So what we're gonna do now here is instead place 2 floors right here, 1 and 2, and make sure both of these are edited out. And this one, however, we will have to edit it 1 out of the northwest, another one off the northeast, and another one off the southeast. So it's going to be placed like that. It's going to be edited out like this. So yeah, make sure do not place it right there, by the way, because there is going to be a spawn somewhere, like a spawn point here, that might break this floor if you place them right here. So yeah, let's remove that, and then we can edit this floor. This floor just off both of them from the east, 1, 2, and oh, excuse me, there we go. Then we're going to have a floor that is edited this way. Yeah, we're going to have a wall right here for sure, another wall, and the last wall right here. So yeah, there is going to be a space right here for lobbers or maybe any husks that are gonna come from above, in which we will have to place just one wall, 1, 2, and 3, a cone above the floor, so like 3 layers of the block off, in which they might be heading down here, by the way. So yeah, what we're gonna do here to create like a tiny little bit of block off, so just in case they'll be able to like break through here, you can just place a floor right here, 2 walls edited out from the, I mean 2 tiles edited out from the south, so it'll show up like this. Create that floor, and we can place a stair, or you could place perhaps a cone like this, as long as it has the same health. But it's fine. But I would most likely place a stair like this, and another wall right here. Then we can add another wall right here, just in case. All right. Might have to check the screenshot again, but whatever. Anyways, and then we're gonna have to place 1 wall and 2 walls right here. 2 walls that are like on top of each other. I'm trying to mantle. I'm sorry. Then we can place a floor right here. 1 and 2 right here. These 2 ceilings actually will have ceiling drop traps. And here is going to be a wall dart here, and these 2 are gonna have wall launchers. So if I am correct, there may gonna be some husks gonna drop off here, may land right here, so there is going to be a reason why there's a wall dart right here instead of a wall spike. So yeah, there is going to be a wall launchers on these 2 for sure, but these wall darts will get the job done by just killing anything off, especially on whenever there's a husk standing right here. So our point here for any husk that there is going to be spawn points, like a wide spawn points here, and we want them to go like walk towards like literally at the edge as close as possible, so that the wall launchers we're gonna have here will have pretty low impact, by the way, so it's not going to push hard. But in a tile right here, like in a tile like this wide of a range, it can still trigger it, and it will be pushed all the way down here, even with 0 impact. All right, I didn't mean to fall down here. I'm not a husk. All right, now we can add like a tiny bit of a lobber shield, so just in case something might happen, or maybe a lobber managed to like shoot something here, maybe doing some sort of a shenanigan, we can probably just place like a wall right here, just for a support. So we will have 1, 2 shields, 2 stairs, I mean, not shield. I kept thinking about the lobber shield. So that should be it. And we do not have to place a wall right here. We're not going to place a wall launcher right here as well, because yeah, if we do, and I don't place a wall here right here, they might be able to just jump right off here, even without impact. Like I'm not sure, they might magically come here. I mean, you know this game for sure how bad it's gonna be. So yeah, they might be able to get through here and just damage the amplifier, which is not going to be a very good one. Yeah, so the problem here, we cannot make any more block offs, and that is completely fine. All right, so yeah, but yeah, we cannot gonna go further just yet to build an extensive block off, but at least we have a block off right here. A block off right here, and yeah, all right. I was just checking my screenshot. I couldn't go further. So yeah, for the west side, wait, actually, oh yeah, that's actually part of the lobber shield. We'll do the lobber shield for the last one. So right now we're focused on the trap tunnels first, and then we'll do the lobber shields and all the block offs and stuff. All right, so yeah. Let me see here. Are we able to reach here? Okay, yeah, you can place 3 walls for now, by the way, because I have like cones right behind those things. So right now, that since the barrier won't let us go through, we'll place like a wall right here. Wait, 1 wall right here, another wall here, just 3 walls should be more than enough. Oh yeah, and we'll have a lot more block-offs here, by the way, and of course the same reason the barrier is not going to like make us reach there. And on my screenshots on Discord, I have the cones like here. There's a block-off that's way further. Yeah, but for now we can do the block-offs right here. As for now, what we can do. All right, so we can place a cone right here, 2 cones, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, actually remove these 2 cones. And the last one, I did add 1 cone right here, another one here, 3, and 4. For now, we're just gonna stop it until like we reach the barrier right here. Otherwise, if you place a wall right there, I won't be able to break it. We won't be able to break it too. So yeah, right here, we're going to edit all these 4 of these. Actually, 5, 6, 7. Oh my gosh, pretty much all of these are going to be edited out from on the northwest. So yeah, 1 is going to be edited out on the northwest right here. 2, 3, 4. All of these cones. Another 1. Gosh. 2, 3, 4. And well, all of these are going to be covered with walls. So yeah, there's no floors. There's no floors under them. By the way, this is enough block off for this side. So yeah, just completely cover them all. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. I hope I don't. Oh wait, I'm at 4K metal. I thought I'm about to run out, just like last time when I'm upgrading. All right, so we can continue blocking this thing off. By the way, I mean we do already have the block off here, but just in case, we'll add like just the last couple layers. So we're gonna place a floor right here on top of this slope, and another one right here. Both of them will be edited out from the east. So 1, 2 tiles off. It will be shown like this, and the same thing right here. Both of them on the east. And let's not forget to place a wall right here. And we place a cone right here, and as well here right behind it. All right, we can have this edited off the northwest as well, and the same thing right here. We do not have to place a wall right there because we already have a floor here. But if you do want, though, you can. But we already have a cone that covers it. So if the husk breaks this, they might either try to break this cone or the floor here. But they will most likely hit the floor because, yeah, But if it's a husky husk, they will actually hit the cone because they're pretty bulky at some point. But yeah. But this block off actually works. I'm just looking at the screenshots either way. Yeah, this should be enough block off for now. We'll extend it maybe when we get this barrier out of the way, which is probably going to be pretty annoying. So yeah. All right. So this whole thing, this trap tunnel, will like have actually. Most of it will not break. These traps will be kept, by the way. The ones here, this one will be kept as well. The drop down, the same thing here with the floor freezes. But this whole thing, by the way, half of this tunnel is actually going to be broken down. So I'm gonna do like this. Gonna remove this, by the way. Remove the sound wall. Oh, it was nice having it there, but start removing these. These 2 block offs, by the way, it's completely fine, so make sure you do so, including this wall dart. Remove this floor right here. Just break this whole 2 tiles completely, so that we can continue making the block off here to prevent them from coming from here. By the way, oh yeah, I forgot. We can place a cone right here. this cone should be edited out from the southwest, and then place a bunch of walls right here. All around it. There's no floor right under the cone here, but we're going to continue placing them once we get the barrier out of the way. Anyways, we can continue just breaking all these pieces. And I got the... oh wait, no, my alt got the metal back. Dang it. So looking forward to it. And the wall right here as well. Alright, so what we're gonna do here, we will go back to placing a wall right here, and then we'll do a windowed wall, by the way, a windowed wall right here, and we're gonna place 2 cones. We're adding blockoffs right here just in case any husks are going to hit it right there, but we had like an empty place right here, and there was like a good chance that they will hit like just 2 layers of walls instead of just going all the way, drop down all the way here. They'll instead drop down here because it is because there's a crappy terrain that we don't want to deal with. So that's why we're gonna have to block the whole thing off. This one, okay, my bad. This is a step-by-step wall. Come on. All right, so this cone right here that's on the left will be edited out from the northwest, and this one is going to be edited out of the southwest. We can have this completely blocked off. 1, 2 walls right here, another wall right here, and the last couple walls right behind it. Yeah, and then we place 4 floors on these 4 tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and then we can have the block-offs that we removed here moved out to here instead. So yeah, 2 block-offs. It's the same thing. So this cone will be edited out from the southwest. This same thing right here, and you can cover it completely like a sandwich. Here as well, we don't have to place a wall right here because I don't think any husks are willing to like hit this terrain for sure. All right, so yeah, here is the tricky part that you might not understand, but in terms of pathing, this is important. So yeah, what I did here, according to my screenshot, what I did here is placing a wall right here, and then edit 1, 2, 3, turn it into a triangle that is just right off from the northeast side, like on the top left, basically, like this, so that whenever there are going to be husks, gonna spawn like right here, pretty much closer to this amplifier, right? Yeah, once they try to like approach here, maybe they got through from the spawn trap that we're gonna do like later. Pretty tiny one, but not overly like covered. So yeah, once they manage to get here, they will actually just move around here, trying to skid their way through here. They can walk towards this like this, by the way. They can, because as you can see my character, as you can see me, I can step on it for sure, like a Lego. And we can place another wall right here just to make their pathing a little bit steep to avoid like smashers go around it. Instead, it will take a longer path. So we're going to have a quarter wall like this, like only the bottom right has this wall. This is a quarter wall, by the way, so that pretty much the big the big targets won't be able to like go through here because of their big bodies. Instead, they will take a longer path, and we're gonna have like a bunch of traps here as well as on the ceiling that they're going to be taking quite a lot more damage than usual. Either way, there is going to be like this pathway here is just for the little husks that you want to get rid of, and here is like the bigger ones, the bigger targets, which has very small space and will take quite a lot of time. And the fact that we have a block off here, it would be very, very nice. And yeah, as for wanting to do a wall dart and wall dynamo combo, perhaps these 2 walls can be 2 windows, and behind these are gonna be wall darts. They can go through these 2 cones, by the way. And once like there's going to be husks here, whether they're small or not, they will take damage no matter what. So yeah, that should be all for the trap tunnel. And now Now on to the process of adding it a lobber shield and pretty much a spawn trap. Let's go start off with the north one, because it is way bigger than the west one, so that's why I want to start off right here. So yeah, here there is going to be a spawn point right here. Like, it is actually going to be really, really wide, so including here as well. A flinger standing right here is in the range on that amplifier, and it can shoot towards it, so that's why we're going to make quite a big of a lobber shield. Same thing here as well. There's going to be a little bit of a spawn point here, and perhaps right here as well. So yeah, really, really wide. So how we're going to start here? Let's start on the right, since I'm right-handed. So yeah, we're going to add 3 cones right here. 1, 2, 3. We're going to have this cone edited out from the northwest. This cone, to be specific, is going to be edited out completely off the north, the 2 tiles off. And this cone is, of course, on the northeast. You'll have this kind of block off. We can cover this completely with walls, and the reason why I wanted to okay, let's just complete this. Yeah, I wanted to add a block off here so that they don't drop off here a bit late, and they might just take less damage, so might as well just block 1 tile off so that they'll be right at the start right here. And speaking about the start, you want broadsides, you can build like 2 walls here, 2 floors, like how I did, and you can place broadsides, perhaps an electric field, and we can probably just replace this trap with a floor freeze, 2 floor freeze, or maybe this one right here. Here's 1, just 1, by the way, because if we place, oh, actually, you can actually place another floor, because if they drop down here, they have nowhere else to go. I mean, I'm crouching, but maybe the little husks though. But the majority of the husks might not be able to go here. They'll most likely drop down. So yeah, you can place a floor right there, by the way. Yeah, just me adding something on the trap tunnel. So yeah, I mean, you can spend as many structures as you want. It's a storm shield defense, not an endurance, but when it comes with endurance, structures matter. So yeah. Oh wait. Alright, so right here is where we can start our lobber shield and a bit of a spawn trap. Yeah, kind of like similar to what we did on the north for this A amplifier. We can do a similar build. So a stair right here, 1, 2, 3. 3 of them right above these cones. And we can place like 1, 2, 3, like a 9x9 tiles, which there will be either ceiling electric fields or ceiling drop traps. I mean, it is whichever you feel like placing. So for me, I'll most likely place ceiling electric fields. And for this one right now, you can start placing 2 floors. I mean, 2 stairs. My bad. 2 stairs right here. You can place another stair right here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2. Yeah, I'm thinking about just having 2 layers of the lobber shield, just like the rest right there, so it doesn't take too much structures off. But maybe I think I need to do the 3rd one. Oh no, this is actually fine. It's far enough actually, because I was thinking like maybe I would place a stair like this, and I didn't want that. But there is space. There is space actually. So yeah, this is completely fine. All right, so we can continue. I was just overthinking this. My bad. Yeah. So yeah, we can continue placing 2 layers of the lobber shield. High up, 2 high up, 1, 2. So yeah, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Place more. 6, 7. Is it 7? 1, 2, 3. I'm not a math person, I swear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, 7. And then we can place 1, 2, 3, 4. We can... Oh yeah, I actually did three high lobber shield. It was like this. 1, 2, like starting off like from the 7th on the 6th. On the 6th tile right here of the lobber shield, you can start placing these two stairs, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. Yeah, I was wondering why my screenshot of this lobber shield is like pretty nice and consistent. So yeah, we can place oh, my bad. Oh no, sorry for being a pig again. Right, I was trying to mantle. All right, so now we can place 2 floors, 2 tiles off. Yeah, that's why I was very curious too. All right, 1, 2, 1, 2. This is 8 to 2 basically. All right, so that covers up this spawn right here, so that the flingers won't be able to throw. All right, this is nice. All right, that should be the lobber shield for the north. It does look big, right? Even though with like less, yeah, with pretty less structures, it still looks pretty big. Anyways, for this one here, by the way, is also gonna be a little bit similar, but it's thankfully smaller. So yeah, excuse me. So right here, kind of the same thing. 2 stairs. Whoa, gosh, running ninjas, I swear. Maneuverability is so good, but gosh, it sends me elsewhere. Alright, so yeah. 2 stairs above the 2 cones right here, similar to like the rest. And then we can have 2 floors. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 2 by 2, basically. And then we can have lobber shield starting like this. 1. That's also right above this cone. 2, 3 over the 2 floors. 4. Right here. 5, 6. There we go. So it should look a little bit pretty like this, by the way. 7. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Then probably we can end up right here. 1, 2. We can do a little bit of spawn trapping, in which we can place something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my goodness. My mantle. Alright. I feel like I'm missing something. I have to double check real quick. Oh yeah. Couple extra ones. Well, I think I built this one a little bit different, but that's fine. So we're gonna come right here on this top of the stair, where with a tier 1 wall right here. You can have a wall right here. I didn't want to place a floor right here because this one is going to be a ceiling drop trap. So right here, we're gonna place a wall here instead. We're gonna place 2 floors straight up ahead to align with the ceiling drop traps right here. The same thing on the other side. So it's a little bit of a spawn trap. Just saying. Just to be clear. Alright, so the same thing. Yeah, wall right here. Top of this wall that's right next to a terrain right here. Then kind of like similar way right here, which will have the ceiling electric fields on right under it. Same thing right here. Then we're gonna have the ceiling drop trap at the beginning, which it will look pretty at the end. ones we're going to trap. Alright, so let me see. Is it in range? Oh yeah, it is in range. So I don't remember oh yeah, I didn't place any of the structures here. So oh, yeah, I'm just adding stuff here, by the way. So I'm going to be placing 2 stairs here. This is completely different from my screenshots, by the way. And we can add 2 more high. So whenever lobbers are able to be in range on amplifier C, they won't be able to because we have these stairs right there. Alright. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it should be good for now, I think. For now. So yeah, we're going to start trapping right here. Let's start off with the north. Sorry, I'm going back and forth because north one will most likely get attacked. Especially, I'm worried about this this part here, this spawn point, and the one right here, by the way, because I am just not 100% sure this will work because I forgot that I did my SSD6 a completely different way. So yeah, like I said before, we're going to have a wall art right here. I'm just going to place whatever perks it has, by the way. Because as long as your traps will deal enough damage, it doesn't have to be 130, by the way. If you're like fairly new to Canny Valley and you want to get through the Storm Shield Defense 6 and what, so it doesn't have to be 130. It only needs to like deal enough damage towards the husk, and I'm pretty sure your power level also matters at this point for your traps to deal as much damage on the husks as possible. Because every Storm Shield defense you advance, their power level will increase as well. So yeah, right here, of course, like I said, we're going to be placing a no impact wall launchers. And the same thing with the perks, by the way. It doesn't have to be the exact same perks that I am placing with the wall launcher. Like I said, I'm just going to place the specific traps with whatever perks. So yeah, a wall dart right here, 2 wall launchers. Same thing right here. We can place a wall dart. 1 right here. And then ceiling drop traps with or without reload speed. Well, I'm placing mine whatever I have available. So yeah, 2 ceiling drop traps. They are able to trigger from 3 tiles high, which is really nice. So yeah, this should be all the trapping for this section of the north. Now here, down here, of course, we're going to be placing a bunch of wall darts and perhaps some wall dynamos, and we'll get to see the broadsides action there. Alright, so a wall dart right here on this wall that we've recently added. We removed the 2 walls here and added like a couple structures for more trap options. We have a wall dart right here, another wall dart right here, and pretty much the last wall dart is gonna be at this wall. So now we're going to place a wooden floor spike. Oh yeah, we can replace this wooden floor spike, can we? Maybe. Yeah, maybe not, because wooden floor spikes snaring sense effect goes for like 2 tiles, so this should be fine. Alright, so we can place a wooden floor spikes right here at the very beginning of the tunnel, and then perhaps we can place like either a retractable floor spike or a floor freeze. We can place a floor freeze, don't matter to me, right there. And we can place either a wall launcher, like I said, if you prefer to have some sort of a recycling going on, you can, the wall that I removed here, you can place a wall launcher, but we're not going to be doing that. I want to start chilling and stuff. So yeah, let's place a sound wall. How about we place a double reload sound wall here? I just want Naver to be a little bit happy with the perks. Alright, so yeah, sound wall right here, just to get rid of the propane husks and what. So you could probably just swap out the traps here if you want. It's completely fine. So like if you want to kill them first, and then whenever And if you think like a propane will still survive and you want the sound wall to be like a little bit closer to the spawn, then that is completely fine. So as long as it's around this tile, it will trigger the sound wall for sure. And we can have a wall dart right here instead. So it's completely fine. It's whichever you feel like doing so. For me, I would swap this out, but I'm just showing you guys just in case you want this sound wall to be closer. I'm not sure if there's going to be a propane wave, but I guess we'll see. It's just kind of like a completely different perspective from what I feel like doing. So, alright, so right here, I'm not going to recycle. Instead, we're gonna go like just full on overkill. One wall dart, another wall dynamos, I mean. And our third wall dynamo will be right here. Oh, I forgot to place a wall dart right here because, yeah, it is an empty wall, so don't miss an opportunity to place another wall dart for sure. Alright, so right here is definitely going to be a floor freeze trap. And here is going to be a wooden floor spike. There is going to be a spawn right here, so I don't want to place a floor right there. But we are going to be placing like a bunch of good traps. But either way, we can just place 2 floor freezes traps. Just because this combo right here, which you guys are gonna see, 2 broadsides facing each other. Right there. And we can have a gas trap, which will deal the most damage right at the beginning of the trap tunnel. Right when they get in. Of course, they're going to get as much damage as possible. They'll be frozen, and then these broadsides are going to like, and the gas trap is going to apply affliction and then just obliterate anything that goes through. And right here, this first ceiling right here is going to be a drop trap for sure. And then right here is going to be a ceiling electric field, right there. So this one is going to push off like pretty much the big one, the husky husks, or maybe a bunch of regular husks. And right here, the ceiling electric field will deal whenever like something that's pretty quick, they can get through really quickly. And like this one, the ceiling electric field just deals quite a good amount of damage on those little husks, especially when they're annoying. So yeah, right here is most likely going to be a spawn trap. So, well, I don't have enough. I think I need to craft a little bit more. Well, yeah, shall we? Let's craft these things. I'm just a very forgetful person. Alright, so, see. Yeah, oh, that's 9 of them. Good thing I crafted quite a good amount of them. 3, 4. Yeah, all these 9 by 9, 3 by 3 basically all have a ceiling electric field, or you can place ceiling drop traps. That is completely fine. And this one here is the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. The 2 by 4. Okay, the ceiling electric fields right here. By the way, they can still reach this tile, by the way. They can still reach these 2 tiles. Especially the smaller ones, the smaller husks. And perhaps maybe a flinger, so they will still get zapped by these 4 ceiling electric fields. So, yeah, it is 2 tiles high. That means it will definitely spawn trap the ones, whatever is on that platform. So yeah, that should be... Alright, yeah, that should be all of the trapping for north. Now we can move on to the west one right here. Not going to be that hard, so yeah, obviously let's place our ceiling electric fields just in case I forget. This one right 2 right here. 1, 2 on the other side, and the last 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, that should be nice. And then we can place a ton of wall darts for sure. So 1 here, another 1 here, 1, 2. And the last couple right here, right behind these cones. Like I said, they can get through these 2 cones for sure. And then you can have wall dynamos on these 2 windowed walls, or the 3 one. By the way, the one we removed earlier. 1, 2, and the third one right here. Okay. So let's place our ceiling drop traps on top right here. A little bit of spawn trapping, which is pretty nice. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pay attention to how I place these ceiling drop traps, by the way, so you don't get too cocky with like just placing it the other way around. So if you want to push them back towards the spawn, you place it the right way. So yeah, this tank right there, the green one here, is pointing towards the west. That means they will be pushed back towards the west, in which you have to face the east before you place them. So yeah, keep a heads up. A lot of people don't really pay attention to that in missions, by the way. So yeah, keep an eye on that one for sure. Alright, so right here is where I want to make a little bit of a difference. You could place whatever floor traps you wish to place. You could place a flame grill floor traps on these 4 if you want, but the most efficient way to make this work, you could probably place 2 wooden floor spikes here, and maybe retractable floor spikes, or maybe more floor freeze traps, whichever you feel like doing so, or maybe retractable floor spikes, or maybe more wooden floor spikes if you want to deal damage over time. It is completely fine. Whichever trap you feel like placing on these 4 floors is 100% fine, and it will work. And as I said before, this does not apply to endurance. It will definitely will not work, trust me, but in SSDs it will. So yeah, let's place, for me, the most efficient way here, from my experience, is 2 wooden floor spikes here. There are going to be a ton of husks. Perhaps they might spawn right there. They'll move towards right here, and or maybe the one that's closer to this one, they'll walk towards here. And perhaps you might as well place either floor freeze traps or maybe a retractable floor spike. The one are taking the longer path will have the floor freeze trap, in which here, if you want to, in which here I want to like, or if you want to deal instantaneous damage, perhaps retractable floor spikes would do a very nice job right here. Even though you're facing an elemental wave, husks are elemental, perhaps nature, fire, whatever. This retractable floor spikes is physical. It deals quite a decent amount of damage. Even though it deals neutral damage towards elementals, this retractable floor spikes will still deal pretty decent damage. So as long as you have the wall dart and wall dino combo, it will deal quite a crap ton. Like, especially with these ceiling electric field, nothing will stop you. And we'll have the floor freeze trap right here, just to like kind of like stallish or whatsoever. But you can have maybe another retractable floor spikes, whichever you feel like doing so. So yeah, that should be it for the trapping on the west side. So yeah, that should be all. That's for this amplifier. It's not 100% complete, especially with the west side trapping. Especially the blockoffs for the west side. Oh, let me see. Yeah, I remember placing the walls there. Oh yeah, by the way, we can remove this one now, since we placed a block off right here. We can remove the wall right here, by the way, which kind of blocked off, in which this actually added like quite a lot more layers. And in a later SSDs, we can finally complete the block off, hopefully. But pretty much the next one is most likely we're going to be placing a amplifier, our last amplifier. That's most likely going to be like on the southeast, which is going to be the trickiest one, and that's why I have it on the last one. Anyways, that should be all for the building update. The amplifier C should not be very painful to go through. So yeah, sorry for like another long building video. I mean, it's not going that hard, by the way. It's just an update for amplifier C, and all 4 of these are completely perfect. So it is actually time for me to upgrade all of these for sure. I'm most likely going to be doing the upgrading for sure, because neighbor is just right there. So anyways, yeah, I'll see you guys in the gameplay for sure. The defense is definitely going to be very, very long. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Hopefully this this building video helps a lot. I'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure to check out the other SSD videos that I've also built for. Take it easy, take care of yourself, and of course, love yourself.